are back with Sister Chat on Pocono 96.7. We just wanted to take a minute to acknowledge our sponsors. So a big thank you to Michelle Townsend from Empowered Living, Renewing Minds Today for a Brighter Tomorrow. She's a local therapist in the Stroudsburg area, located at 7164 Route 209, Stroudsburg, PA. You can contact her at 570-234-0403. Again, you can contact the local therapist, Michelle Townsend from Empowered Living, at 570-234-0403. And we also wanted to give you guys the call-in number for your feedback, questions, comments, and that number is 570-420-9670. Again, to call in, 570-420-9670.
All right. I think that you guys should really be with us during the breaks.
I was just thinking
we have the
that.
most dynamic conversations during breaks, and I'm like, okay, can we replicate those conversations, And I think that conversation began with Hollie talking about, no one ever being, when she was in college and there were open discussions, she said she never remember anyone being emotionally damaged by conversations. Nowadays, you have to be so careful about what you say, how you say it, when you say it, if you say it. It's gotten crazy. It's like the fear-based life that many people are living is taking over. It's becoming like a plague.
Well, if you think about the political arena over the last year, it has broken lifelong friendships.
Yes,
it has broke, on Facebook, the things that I saw people write back and forth to each other. In a society of people, you would never normally say those things to anyone. And it doesn't mean being politically correct or incorrect. It is
the process.
The process.
Right.
But it's also
we have
respect.
Yeah.
Respect.
Absolutely.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off there.
Go ahead. I'm used to it. I have a 16-year-old at home.
Hello, come on.
You're on with Sister Chat. Who's calling and where are you from?
Yes, my name is Frank. I'm from Puerto Rico.
Oh,
welcome.
Hey,
Welcome, Frank.
Happy birthday, Frank. I love you.
I love you too, Dr. Castro. I just wanted to take this opportunity to say thank you because I received several birthday congratulations from all over the world, thanks to you. And I also would like to congratulate you on all your accomplishments, not only as a woman, but also as a Latin American. And I feel proud to be one of your former students.
Thank you so much, and thank you for being a U.S. Marshal and protecting the island of Puerto Rico. And I'm so proud. And like I said, I always tell my students to mentor, and I know that you're mentoring the new law enforcement in Puerto Rico, and thank you so much, and happy 50th birthday again, because your birthday's on November 30th, so happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Frank.
Happy birthday.
Thank you to all of you.
All right, from the U.S. with love. All right, wow. Thank you so much for calling in, Frank.
Thank you.
Okay, wow.
Can I say something in Spanish? Nos estamos oyendo en México para la señora María Contreras, que te quiero mucho, con mucho amor. México, Puerto Rico, República Dominicana, Cuba y todos los latinos allá. Aquí también en los Pocono Mountains, aquí también se habla español, ¿ok?
All right.
Wonderful.
Woo!
Well, we were talking about, political correctness. And I'm sure that when you go overseas, you have to understand the politics of each country that you're entering as well, because I think as women in the United States, we feel very suppressed. Still, I mean, that is a feeling that I get when I go out there and I'm talking to women and we're talking about empowerment. Sometimes women look at us like we have three heads, right, Mama C?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
But I wonder how it is when you go overseas and you talk to women that have lived in a different culture. Do they have the same reaction when you're talking about empowerment to them?
Well, that's a very good question, because I just came from Oman, and I'm going to use Oman because that's one of the new regions that I've discovered, and I've had the luxury of discovering 3 weeks ago. And the reaction is a little bit different because it has to be with the cultural upbringing and socioeconomic upbringing. And if one of my students has been along with difficulties in socioeconomic difficulties, they have the same type of empowerment. But I've been able to teach students that are princess and prince for different parts of the world.
Hold that thought.
Okay.
We have another caller.
You have another caller. Okay, awesome.
You're on with Sister Chat. Who's calling and where are you from?
Hi, I'm Dr. Nelson Carabello. I'm calling from Puerto Rico.
All right.
Hello, Dr. Nelson. How are you? God bless you.
Good. God bless you too.
Do you have a specific question? Are you calling in for?
Yes. First of all, I would like to take the opportunity to congratulate Frank and to say that I'm proud that Dr. Castro is my mentor. So,
Wonderful.
Her as a mentor.
You're breaking down. You have to get another receptionist because he lives somewhere in the jungle in Puerto Rico, not in the city. So he's up in the mountains. So forgive me, audience.
Right here in the mountains.
Okay, what was your question?
The question is, what kind of policy do you think government should put in place in order to improve the empowerment of women around the world?
That's good, but I don't think that should be a question of government. I think that it should be just a question of women and us becoming entrepreneurs and us having different streams of income in order to get empowerment. I don't think that government should play a role on women on how we need to, become empowered. I think it's all up to us as individuals and us as a culture, whether you're Puerto Rican, African American, or Anglo-Saxon, Italian, Dominican, Cuban, if you're from, Omanis, if you are from Dubai, we as women have to look for the empowerment. I don't think that government should dictate how we should, evolve as women. I think, that is a personal, how can I say it? It's a personal empowerment that we have ourselves as women. And like I said, my mantra is believe in yourself for others to believe in you. And I think that we should just unite, like the title of the show says, Sisters, Sister Chat, and we should just unite as sisters and as women, regardless of race, color, culture, or creed, and religion.
Yes, absolutely.
Absolutely.
Thank you for that question, Dr.
Thank you for that question.
Thank you, and thank you for calling in from the jungle.
Right.
We appreciate that.
Wow. We're loving this. Totally.
Third try.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
But then that's another key for women. Persistence pays off.
Yes,
I don't care where you're starting from.
Yeah.
And God knows I started all over again in my 50s. And, most women are looking to retire if they're working or they've just given up.
Mm-hmm.
But, at 62 now, I'm going strong and my goal is to win it. Okay, I'm in it, so I'm going to win it, okay? And I'm going to keep going until I win it. And that's the key. We've got to develop that level of staunch persistence and determination. But we've got to believe in ourselves. There's got to be something that we stir inside of us and continue to stir on a daily basis so that we are able to allow it to come up out of our core and into the external world. So thank you so much. I think that, you're bringing that question to the table allows us to address it. It's really on us as women.
Yeah.
It's not up to the government. If we ain't got it, the government can't give it to us.
We just have an email from...
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thanks for calling in.
Thank you.
Wonderful.
Wonderful.
We have an email from Dasha Perez from Unilever. If you could read that.
Yes, we have an email. It says, Dr. Castro, I heard the first 30 minutes of the show. It was fantastic. Your wisdom, you were great, and as always, the best words of wisdom. The ladies also had some great questions for you as well. Thanks for the shout out. I was so excited when you mentioned me and talking about paying it forward. Thanks for being my mentor. It was nice to hear your views on mentorship. Wish I could have called in. Carter and I are on our way to a friend's baby dedication, but I was so happy I got to listen in to a part of it. Love you so much, Dasha.
And she is my student that I mentioned earlier in the show from Unilever, that now she is the partnering director for HR for the United States and Switzerland for Unilever. And I met Dasha when she was only 16 years old, and now she got married this year in April, and she's forming her own family, and I'm so proud of her. And she gives scholarships to Puerto Rican and Hispanic students, in New Jersey that are trying to seek a college degree. And this is what we're talking about. Once you make it, pass it forward, mentor.
Absolutely.
Make a difference.
And one of the things I think is we have to talk to Dr. Castro about is not limiting yourself. Everybody's trying to get a piece of the American pie, but there are pies that are unyet touched all around the world. So one of the things she does is she helps women to get jobs in other countries and places where they are valued, where what they bring to the table is needed, and they get paid well. So can you talk a little about that, that international aspect of job seeking and searching?
I will, but we have another email from Mexico from Maria Elena Mendez Contreras. I have to read this because it's in Spanish.
Okay.
And she says that she would like to congratulate all of the women in Sister Chat, and that, even though it's very hard for her to understand English, that she's able to understand the vibe, that we have one same mission, and she would like to congratulate both of the hosts of the radio show. And she said that she's going to become a regular listener.
Woo!
And
Wonderful.
I'm going to read it in Spanish. Ay, doctora Castro, le estoy escuchando su mensaje. Mucho saludo y mucho amor, y estoy orgullosa de usted, y que Dios me la bendiga y siga para adelante. Gracias, María Elena.
Thank you so much. And one of the things one of the things that we do on Sistah Chat is we also have our youth ambassadors. Ayana and Hannah are doing amazing things as well. Hannah is involved in the Operation Smile to give children operations for their cleft palates. She raises money continuously for that. Ayana is a student. She works. She's just an amazing girl and writes amazingly. And we love having her at the board every Sunday.
Absolutely.
So, for us, we're also embracing our youth as we go forward, because Mama C and I aren't always going to be here behind the mics, but we love it.
Absolutely.
We love
what
it.
We're doing. We love what we're doing. And part of what we are here to do is to prepare the next generation, because we want Sister Chat to continue infinitely.
That's
so
right.
when we're on doing other things, there'll be other women at these mics, who are continuously sharing and caring and giving. And on that note, we're getting ready to take another break. This is Sister Chat on Pocono 96.7. Stay tuned. We'll be right back with you.